Salutations, dear friends. Welcome you. Gratitudes for your giving me this chance to discuss Geetha with you. And congratulations to your minds and the ones whoever are helping you in attending these classes. It may be your elders sending you, your friends must have given these links, or your own mind might have thought. But congrats to you and all of them that they are pushing you for this learning of Gita. If it is genuinely coming from your own heart, you are really grown and matured. And I'm sure these knowledges of Gita, informations from Gita, definitely making you think, making you understand the higher way of life. And surely, though it is difficult but not impossible, that we will be able to adapt the knowledge and the vision given by Gita in our life for our own higher benefits and growths. How much ever the gurus teach us, it is we who have to convincingly understand and committedly practice. Then only the result will come to us. Simple rule, without theory we can't do anything, but theory never helped anyone, only the practice. Now, after welcoming you, saluting you, like every day, today also, the three topics. First one is Shloka learning. Today we learn one Shloka in which Bhagavan Vishnu and Ganapathi, both of them are invoked. Then we will do our common sense thought, simple but maybe definitely useful to you. Third is we'll take up Gita, 4th chapter, 27th verse. We are in the sequence of different yajnas. Now, what is the yajna? I, the offerer, am holding the oblations in the hand and offering the Agni, invoking the grace and blessings of a particular Lord, and from him a particular result. So, I am offering the Agni, may Ahutis, let us say, the ghee and all dravyas. And whom I am praying through, let us say Mahalakshmi Mata. And what do I seek from her? The outer and inner wells. This is how a yajna is done. In the same way, in life, everything can be a yajna. Where I am the yajna karta yajaman, where there is a particular thing called as Agni, into that a particular action is called as Ahuti. We have to do it, and the doing is offering. Then the yajna phala from that devata will come to us. Develop that vision. In this verse number 27, we are told such a important, beautiful yajna of integration of our intellect, mind, senses, as well as our energy layers. प्राण शक्ति, इंद्रिय और मन और बुद्धि, इन चारों को कैसे इंटीग्रेट करना है, that yajna is told to us. We have to learn it, which is essential. Very beautiful. सर्वाणि इंद्रिय कर्माणि प्राण कर्माणि चापरे आत्म संयम योगाग्नौ जुह्वति ज्ञान दीपिते. So this shloka for spiritual people, they have their meaning. Same is but for us, for our worldly gain. Spiritual and we, difference is for them the Paramatma is the Lakshya. For us, whatever the goals we keep. Because we are children now, just now we are embarking on the life. Straight away, complete Vairagya will not come to us. So we have to go through some of the experiences. Therefore, for us, for the time being, the goals are of these worldly things. Once we cross the age of 45, 50, the goal is only spiritual. Yeah. Now let us start. Om. 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 Sahana vavatu. Sahano bhunaktu. Sahaviryam karavavahai. Tejasvinavadhitamastu. Ma vidvishavahai. Om Shanti. 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 Om Gurur Brahma Gurur Vishnu Gururdevo Maheshwarah Guru Sakshat Param Brahma Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. These are the everyday chanted shlokas. Today, one shloka both for Ganapati and Vishnu that is used. And many of you are familiar with this one. Many places you might have heard it. South Indian people, though, in many movies, before the movie starts, in their prayers, this shloka is used. And 99% they use it for Ganapati only. Okay, and by these hints, you might have understood what is that shloka. It is Om Shuklam Baradharam Vishnum Shashivaranam Chaturbhujam Prasannavadanam Dhyayet Sarva Vignopashantaye. So it is mainly for Ganapati, and in that Vishnu name came, it is Vishnu. So Shukla Ambara Dharam, Shukla white, Ambara clothes, Dhara the one who is wearing. Lord Ganapati in that Shuddha Dhavala white clothes. Shukla Ambara Dharam is white clothed Ganapati. Vishnu, Vishnu is Sarva Vyapakaha, Vyapnoti iti Vishnu. Where he is all pervading, anywhere anybody invokes, he just gets manifested there because subtly he is all pervading. Vishnu means all pervading. Shashivaranam is in the beautiful color of moon, the full moon light color. शशि वर्णम चंद्रमा के तरह वो ठंडे ठंडे में ही सफेद रंग में है. चतुर्भुजम, he has got four hands with four weapons only to eliminate the bad and protect the good. Prasanna Vadanam, and he has got Prasannata on his face because he has nothing to gain or lose. He is in his own bliss. Also, he is Prasanna because he is loving all of us, and we have done our upasana to him. Because of this, also is Prasanna and ready to give us the boons, whatever we want. And what is the boon we want? Sarva Vigna Upashantaye. Sarva, all, Vigna, obstacles. Obstacles, problems, doubts, questions, hesitations, whichever either don't allow us to perform or stop us in between from reaching the goal, all those Vigna Upashanti. For the removal of all the Vigna, we are praying to Bhagavan Ganapati. And Vishnu himself is in the form of Ganapati because all avatars of Narayana only. The word, this mantra is for Vishnu also, but mainly for Ganapati. That Vishnu Padam for Ganapati is Sarva Vyapakaha. Every Lord is permeating everywhere. One truth only permeating everywhere. Is it not? Like there is a wooden plank is there, wood. No, in that everything is there. Whichever you want, you can take out. In that wood, there is a door is there is a window is there's a table in it, there is a chair in it. You can make out of that wood everything, but in him all of them. So too Paramatma all pervading truth is Paramatma. In him Ganapati, Shiva, Vishnu, all are always there. Whoever wants that one, they can invoke. That's the meaning of Vishnu. So Shukla white, Ambara clothes, Dhara wearing, Shukla Ambara Dharam. शुक्ल अंबर धर वाले विष्णु को विष्णु सर्वव्यापक देन शुक्लांबर विष्णु शशिवर्णम इन द कलर ऑफ मून कूलिंग इफेक्ट शशि शशि शुक्लांबरधरम विष्णु शशिवर्णम चतुर्भुजम he has got four hands with four armaments to protect us. Then prasanna vadanam, Lord is always happy with himself and with the devotees. Dhyayet, to that beautiful form of Lord Ganapati, I am doing dhyanam and upasanam and prarthana. Prarthana is, O Lord, you are the Vigna Nivaraka and Siddhi Pradayaka and Riddhi Pradayaka. God Ganapati removes all the Vignas, gives all the abilities, puts us into the work initiative, finally is the giver of result also. So please remove the obstacles and root our noble life as well as spiritual life as well as outer worldly career so that we become successful always. And always vignas are in the form of our own distractions, our own negativities, bad habits, lazinesses, inner vignas. Outside are some people who are jealous of us, who take us as enemy, who take us as competitor. They try to create some obstacles. The other vignas are the natural phenomenal things. Let us say the rains or the floods or the earthquakes, thunderstorms, lightnings. Now you see, last 10 days, this America, Canada, all those countries, how much affected by The snow rain, which is very rare. Snowfall is there, hailstorms are there, but never the snow rain. Some peculiar word they have for it. How much suddenly it's coming and they're frightened. They vago. They ran, now slowly they're coming back. That is a Vighna. So let there be no Vighna en route to my success in whatever the goal I have chosen. Sarva Vighna Upashanti. Upashanti is Upashamanam is removal. So 11 times I chant, make 97 and make it 108. Later on, it is you who will have to keep a target of 1080 and achieve at your own convenience. Thank you. I'm chanting it. Om Shri Ganapati Anugrahena Sarva Vignan Nivarana Dvarena Riddhi Siddhi Prapti Dvarena Samasta Lakshita Lakshanam Nirvignena Vaptyartam Shri Vigna Vinayaka Bhagavan Ganapatehe Bhagavataha Ganapatehe श्लोकस्य पारायणं वयं सर्वे करिष्यामहे हे भगवान्. Please remove all the vignas, inner and outer, so that our journey is enjoyable and we reach destination goal without fail. ॐ शुक्लाम्बरधरं विष्णुं शशिवर्णं चतुर्भुजं प्रसन्नवदनं ध्यायेत् सर्वविघ्नोपशान्तये. 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 ॐ श्री महागणाधिपतये नमः. Thank you. Very good shloka. Keep chanting for removal of all Vighna by grace of Ganapati so that journey is beautiful, destination is assured. Common sense thought today is very simple. What is that? We have to achieve life, many things. And while achieving, you have to work hard also. You know all that. One thing is what in life, life and everything in life, which is very important. Take them, be attentive, sincerely. Take them sincerely. Not necessarily seriously. What is the difference between taking something serious or taking something sincere? In today's talk, you may have different meanings for those words in your different contexts. But what we are meaning, I am meaning to explain to this is taking things seriously means becoming more than required and wrong time emotional. Unfortunately, we take things very seriously and become so emotional, and then we lose heart and inspiration to do the things. Those who become emotional unnecessarily beyond the requirement, they are taking them too seriously and bogged up and worried. What is the meaning of taking the things sincerely is what? Intellectually. You are understanding that that is to be achieved. You are understanding that to achieve that you have to do this. Therefore, sincerely you have understood the thing to be reached. Sincerely you have understood the thing to be done to reach the thing chosen. Then sincerely you are doing whatever you are able to do. ये सब दिमाग का खेल है. So intellectually when you understand something and know the importance of it and know the process and follow, it is taking things sincerely. So take the life sincerely. Goals of life sincerely. You are a human being. So live life human being like sincerely. And you have chosen a particular goal. Think about it. It's worthy of you for you or not. Can you excel in that or not? Will it be useful for the society or not? Sincerely socho. Then if it is really convincing, sincerely find the means and then achieve. Seriously taking is giving too much importance, very good importance to that. That meaning positive some other time. But now we are talking like किसी को चोट लगा घर में. तो taking serious means what? Becoming so emotional about it कि खुद उससे ज़्यादा दुखी हो रहे. Taking sincerely is what? चोट लगा है तो ज़्यादा नहीं होना है. डॉक्टर को बुलाओ या उसको लेके जाओ. Sincerely you are doing what is required. To do the thing seriously, whatever emotion required of love, concern, that you are bringing. More than that, you are getting not getting overpoweredly serious or emotional, that you are losing control of the intellect and the thing to be done forgotten. Your studies. So much tense and worried. Serious हो जाते हैं इतना पढ़ना उतना अरे बाबा you have time according to the time only they give subjects and all. So sincerely think how many hours or days are there for you to study. Sincerely understand which are the subjects to be studied. Sincerely plan in that what is difficult things to you. Then how many hours to give for it. Which time morning after evening. आप तेरा सिंसियरली दिमाग लगा के प्लान करके करो तो जीवन में सक्सेस मिलेगा मजा आता है and becoming so emotional. I don't know why I took up this subject. It's so tough. I can't study. I cannot pass. नौकरी नहीं मिलेगा मुझे. फिर I'll be unemployed and I'll no money. Nobody will marry me. Wow! इतना गया दिमाग देखो. दिमाग नहीं है दिल. Is it not? You know, everything in life, your duty, job. Why become serious, emotional about it? Sometimes the work is tough depending on the season in your office or company. It is true for everyone. So at that time, well plan well and do it sincerely. Why to become emotional? Why to become serious? Becoming serious means becoming overpoweredly emotional. Somebody left you. So sincerely you think why any mistake from your side, you rectify it. Ask that person. He says, no, no, I found a better person than you, I'm going. He said sincerely, okay, ठीक है, all the best. Now become so serious. I loved you so much, I gave you value so much, I never imagined this thing in life. These are all bakwas of the mana, giving dukkha and nothing else. You loved sincerely, you liked that friend sincerely, but that fellow got a better person than you. Anybody can have better. I'm not the ultimate. There can be better people. There's no logic for somebody to like us. So too, there's no logic for somebody to leave us and go. It is just like that. उसका कोई ऐसे ज़्यादा सोचो दिमाग खपाओगे गल समझ में नहीं आएगा. This is how the world is. It has higher answers. The Runanabandham, the Prarabdham, that's over. Then the two people cannot be together. Even if it is Guru Shishya, even it is a wife, husband or children, parents. जब तक ऋण होता है तब तक रहते हैं. But that's all spiritual meanings. You think about later on, but at our level, don't be too serious about anything. Be sincere. सिंसियरिटी में इंटेलेक्ट काम करके सॉल्यूशन पता करता है. सीरियसनेस में द प्रॉब्लम इज केप्ट इंटैक्ट एंड इट इज इंक्रीज्ड ओनली. दैट्स व्हाई पेशेंट सीरियस होता है, डॉक्टर सिंसियर होता है. इट इज नॉट द डॉक्टर इज बिकम सीरियस एंड पेशेंट सिंसियरली ट्रीटिंग द डॉक्टर. ऐसा नहीं होता. पेशेंट सीरियसली होता है, जो सीरियस होता है वो पेशेंट हो जाता है. And doctor also patient, but that's a different meaning with all patience. So, and with patience, sincerely he does. Then he'll have to cut the chest. He's not taking seriously. "Oh, यार खून बहेगा ये होगा." अरे काटो तो खून बहेगा ही नहीं. तो दर्द होगा ना या मर भी सकता है नहीं भी मर सकता है. दोनों पॉसिबिलिटी है. यू कांट बी सीरियस एंड इमोशनल मोर देन द पेशेंट. That heart surgeons sincerely they take that scalpel, cut that part of the heart, and then they take out and do whatever they have to do. आराम से सिलाई करके चले जाते हो. सिंसियर. देर आर सम पीपल 3-4 सर्जरी दे डू हार्ट. कोई आंख वाले तो 8-10-12 कैटरैक्ट करते हैं सुबह फ्रॉम 5 to 7 or 8. फटाफट 20-20 मिनट 25 मिनट आधा घंटा एक एक. Sincerely they are doing. Everybody, like Lord Surya, sincerely is doing his work. The rains, sincerely they come and go. They don't take things seriously. You come out of the room or not, Surya Bhagavan gives his light. He's not serious about, Arey banda abhi so raha hai bewakoof. He is not worried. He does his work. Do your work sincerely. Don't worry about results or anything and get serious. That's a common sense thought today. Okay. Thank you. Now Geetha Shloka is 4 by 27. We are already seeing from 24, 25, 26, three shlokas talking about the yajnas. In 24 we saw Brahmarpanam, Brahmavir, Brahmagno, Brahmanautam. Everything is Brahman, Brahman. In that way, Brahmaiva Tena Gantavyam, Brahma Karma Samadhina. Then the next day we saw Daivameva Pare Yajnam, Yajne Yogina Paripasate, Brahmagnava Pare Yajnam, Yajne Naivopa Juhvati. It was a little subtler, we explained. Yesterday we have seen. What is that? Shrotradin, yesterday's shloka was very important. Shrotradin Shrodradini Indriyanyagne, Shrotradini Indriyanni Agne, Samyamahni Jihvati, Sarvan Indriya Karmani, sorry, Shabdadin Vishayananya, Indriyagnishu Juhvati. श्रोत्रादीनि इंद्रियाणि अन्ये संयमाग्निषु जुह्वति. अन्ये मीन्स अदर्स. श्रोत्रादि इंद्रियाणि संयम के अग्नि में डालते हैं. एंड शब्दादि विषयान्ये इंद्रियाग्निषु जुह्वति. यस्टरडे वी एक्सप्लेन दिस एलाबोरेटली कि दे डू द अग्नि यज्ञ ऑफ ऑफरिंग शब्द स्पर्श विषयास टू इंद्रियास फॉर द सेक ऑफ मेंटेनेंस ऑफ द इंद्रियास एंड लाइफ. जितना चाहिए उतना पक्का करते हैं, नहीं है चाहिए तो नहीं. So they are such an intelligent fellows. They need 3 chapatis for filling stomach as well as contentment. They are not happy with 2.5. They take 3. They don't take 3.5 if you give. That's the meaning of Shabdadin Vishyananye Indriyagnishu Juhvati. Very beautiful sadhana. This is connected to the next sloka also. Like when a friend called, immediately he knows what's the matter, what is to be done. More than that, he will not talk. मेरा बात हो गया रे, अभी चलो फिर कल बात करते हैं. See, the Shabdadin Vishayananya Indriyagnishu Juhvati is a person who goes to a market with the list to be purchased. Only to those shops he goes where they are available. He will buy and come back home. He will not waste his even a moment of time to just have window shopping anywhere. That is called as Shabdadin Vishayan Indriya Agnishu Juhvati. इंद्रिय रूपी अग्नियों में शब्दों को डालने वाला यज्ञ करता है. वो जितना चाहिए उतना करेगा, कम भी नहीं ज्यादा भी नहीं. That alertness is called as yajnam. And that itself has a beautiful benefits. For spiritual person also, with all the शब्द स्पर्श गंध जितना चाहिए उतना ही दिया है. And remaining time he is busy in search of the Lord on the seat of meditation. In the same way, today's shloka also so beautiful. It shows us the integration of the indriyas, the prana shakti, the mana, buddhi. How each one have to be valued, importance given, and how we have to work with them. I'll only talk few thoughts of it, give you the homework to contemplate more on that. क्योंकि मैं बोलते जाओ, आप सुनकर भूलते जाओ तो फायदा नहीं होता. आप लोग भी थोड़ा होमवर्क कर लेना. Okay, we'll chant the shloka 2 plus 2 plus 1 times. Thereafter, word to word meaning explanation. So, sarvani indriya karmani prana karmani cha apare atma samyama yogagnau juhvati jnana deepite. These are the words of this 27th shloka, 4th chapter. Om Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama, Shri Geetha Sharanam Mama, Shri Vyasa Sharanam Mama, Shri Sadguru Sharanam Mama, Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama, Sharanam Mama, Sharanam Mama. Om Shri Krishna Parabrahmane Namaha. Srimad Bhagavad Gita Atha Chaturthodhyayah Jnana Karma Sannyasa Yoga श्रीभगवानुवाच सप्तविंशतितमः श्लोकः सर्वाणीन्द्रियकर्माणि सर्वाणीन्द्रियकर्माणि प्राणकर्माणि चापरे प्राणकर्माणि चापरे आत्मसंयमयोगाग्नौ आत्मसंयमयोगाग्नौ जुह्वति ज्ञानदीपिते जुह्वति ज्ञानदीपिते अगेन सर्वाणीन्द्रियकर्माणि सर्वाणीन्द्रियकर्माणि प्राणकर्माणि चापरे प्राणकर्माणि चापरे आत्मसंयमयोगाग्नौ आत्मसंयमयोगाग्नौ जुह्वति ज्ञानदीपिते जुह्वति ज्ञानदीपिते टुगेदर सर्वाणीन्द्रियकर्माणि प्राणकर्माणि चापरे आत्मसंयमयोगाग्नौ जुह्वति ज्ञानदीपिते. What a beautiful shloka if you detailedly understand it. Now what is the topic going on? Yajna done to worship the respective Lord and get benefit, or yajna done and naturally getting the benefit. Live life like yajna. For spiritual people, with yajna spirit, when you live life, your antakarana becomes shuddha. Then with that shuddha antakarana, which is calm, which is energetic, which is quiet, we can study the deep shastras of Vedanta and then meditate and realize that all pervading experience of Paramatma. That's for spiritual seekers. For us, if that goal is not the goal, any goal is required, but we have to perform with our faculties with full of integration between them. So for us also the same shloka. So from back side we'll come and from front side we go. From back side क्या है? ज्ञान दीपिते आत्म संयम योगाग्नौ. ज्ञान दीपिते means lit with ज्ञान. ज्ञान रूपी लाइटिंग के द्वारा कौन सा अग्नि में? आत्मा मीन्स योर मन, संयम मीन्स कंट्रोल, योगा इज प्रैक्टिस, अग्नि मीन्स फायर. आत्म संयम योगा मीन्स कंट्रोल ऑफ द माइंड itself is the agni. Okay, control of the mind itself is the agni, and this control of the mind, which is called agni, is lit by what? Jnana Deepite. What is Jnana? Is a conception of the goal of life. For the spiritual seeker, they studied Shastra, they decided Paramatma as the goal. For you and I, we consulted our career guides, our parents, and ourselves. We made a goal. That goal is called Jnana Deepite. Now, can you reach to the Jnana goal without performance? No. Now, can you perform without the mind being controlled? No. Therefore, control of the mind becomes an Agni. Okay. That achievement. Thereafter, you can perform according to the goal chosen, then you can achieve it. Now, what is that which distract our mind? Only two things. One, Indriya karma, two, Prana karma. Indriya karma is all our 10 faculties running in their respective fields. Prana karma is our own Uchvasa, Nishvasa and energy inside. So all the energy inside and our work of the sense organs, etc., if they are acting in such a way that the mana control nahi ho raha, mana is getting more and more disturbed, then the jnanam, the goal chosen, either goal is neither chosen at all, or even if it is chosen, we can have to work for it. Therefore, there are three portions. What is that? Indriya karma, jnana karma, sorry, prana karma is one aspect. Then Atma Samyagam Yoga is second aspect. Third is Jnana Deepite is third aspect. तो फर्स्ट एस्पेक्ट क्या है? इंद्रिय कर्म एंड प्राण कर्म. We can't be without using our 10 faculties. But these 10 faculties have millions of abilities in them and millions of objects in the world. Should we go for all of them and destroy the entire life? No. Then can you be without using them also? No. Then what to do? What to do is what? Live with these organs in such a way that mind is always gathered, mind is always kept calm and quiet, mind is always energetic, mind is not distracted, mind is not weakened, mind is not polluted or impurified. That mind control, mind purification is called Agni here. That is called as Atma Samyama Yoga Agni. Atma is mana, Samyama is fully controlled. Yoga is achievement. The achievement of the full control of the mind is Agni. Means to achieve that. To achieve the full control of the mind only, we have to do Sarva Indriya Karma as well as Prana Karma. Indriya Karma is actions with the 10 faculties. Prana Karma is our taking the food and not taking the food. Because from the food only the Prana Shakti comes. So, Bhojanadi Vyavahara and all our Vyavahara with the sense organs like seeing with the eyes, hearing with the ears, smelling with nose, tasting with tongue, touching with the skin, walking with the legs, holding with the hands, talking with the mouth, and the other two. All these ज्ञान इंद्रिय है, इंद्रियों के कर्म है, that should add to the Atma Samyama, yoga, control of the mind, purification of the mind, not contradictory. That way of acting with the senses and consumption of the food with which the mind is controlled is an yajna, and controlling mind is an agni. So, for the sake of agni of the control of the mind, the ahuti of jnana karma and indriya karma we are doing. Sorry, indriya karma and prana karma we are doing. So, indriya karmani, prana karmani. First, understand that the activities of the faculties of all the 10 sense organs as well as prana karmani is eating, drinking. Sarvani indriya karmani, prana karmani cha. What has to be done? Atma samyaga yoga agno. In the agni of the yoga of Atma Samyama, in the fire of achievement of controlling, balancing, purifying, energizing the mind. For that sake, we have to do all these things. And why the mind has to be controlled? Because you have to go achieve a higher goal. What is the higher goal? Conceived for the spiritual seekers. Because the Guru told, for you and I, we have chosen our own goal. That goal is called as Jnana Deepite. बुद्धि को यूज करने के द्वारा जो जीवन का लक्ष्य बना, वो लक्ष्य को पाने के लिए जो अचीवमेंट काम करनी है, वो काम करने के विघ्न में जो अशांत मन है उसको शांत करना है. So a calm and quiet mind helps us in doing what is to be done to achieve the goal conceived by the intellect. Second portion. What is that which distracts the mind and what should be done to quieten the mind? Sense organs and our eating and non-eating, they are the ones who disturb the mind. Therefore, can you be without eating? Can you be without the senses used? No. Therefore, use them, be attentive, but not in lavish way without caring about the main purpose of calm and quiet mind. तो ऐसा खाना खाओ जिससे मन शांत हो, ऐसे जगह पे जाओ जिससे मन नियंत्रण में हो, ऐसे हाथों से काम करो जो आत्म संयम योग के लिए अग्नि योगाग्नि के आहुति बनता है. You understood? Eat food that one by which your mind is not disturbed, etc. So he is keeping Atma Samyama Yoga as Agni, fire, the thing to be achieved. To achieve that only he is doing is Prana Karma, Indriya Karma. And all this is doing about Jnana Deepite Juhvati, because he is very clear about his goal to reach. I have to reach the goal, for that I have to perform, for that the mind should be controlled, for that the faculty should be disciplined in such a way that they help in control of mind, not distraction. Like if you do the japa, that helps in control of the mind. Instead of that, you only blabber with your same mouth talking about unnecessary things to useless people. It only gathers wrong impressions and the mind is disturbed only. So you have to control the tongue in such a way, or use the tongue in such a way, the tongue, the speaking organ, that your mind is quieted. If you forgive and if you love and if you do that with the tongue, mind is quieted. If you become argumentative, if you become angry and fight, mind is disturbed. Tongue has another work of Jnana Indriya. So the Jnana Indriya of the tongue tastes and eats. So eating with the tongue should be in such a way that mind should be quiet. Not that later on the mind is disturbed. अरे मैंने ऐसा क्यों खाया रे बाबा, टेस्ट के वास्ते खाया, पूरा तबीयत बिगड़ गया. The mind is disturbed that time. So an intelligent youngster, everything is kept in front. He is controlling his tongue in such a way that among the available dishes, only that he eats, by which the health is not spoiled, therefore mind is not disturbed. So too he sees the TV, but he will not use his eyes to see the TV, by which those programs, his mind is filled with passions, greeds, and negativities. Because his Atma Samyama, Atma purity is his goal. Because only the quiet and pure mind will allow us to plan for reaching the goal and will allow us to execute the plannings which are conceived. Else we can never. सर गोल ही नहीं होता, गोल ही नहीं तो प्लानिंग एग्जीक्यूशन कहाँ होता है? And a person, as a human being, having given the intellect and other faculties, if he is not conceiving the great goals in his life and not achieving them, he is like animals. Animals have no goals. Man has no goal. Man is like animal only. We are grown up animals, grown up. What is the growth in us? Intellect. What is to be done with that? Conceive the higher, greater, nobler goals. Then, through your planning, you work for it. To work, you have to have the mana shanta. For mana being shanta, to only those things with the indriya karma and prana karma, which make the mind calm, quiet, not the disturbing ones. So, sarvani indriya karmani, prana karmani cha. Apare means some others. Atma samyama yoga agno juhati. They offer it in the fire of Atma Samyama Yoga. So the Atma Samyama Yoga is an Agni, means my goal that my mind should be always calm, always quiet, always peaceful, always controlled, always single pointed, always energetic, always bubbling with enthusiasm, always dynamic, always bright and brilliant. So this is called as Atma Samyama Yoga. To achieve this, the thought is called Agni. For that sake only, we do the Indriya and Karma and Prana Karma, not the other way around. This maturity is called as Yajna. If you don't have this, even we grow to the age of 60, 70, 80, first of all, never use intellect and never have a higher goal. Second is no control or discipline of the senses and prana. In turn, their misbehavior disturb the mind always with the regrets, the disappointments, guilts, failures, humiliations, insults and all that. अब क्या जीवन है बताओ उस बंदे का जिसका लक्ष्य नहीं है, मन खराब हो गया एंड इंद्रिय एंड ऑल आर भटक रहे हैं इन ऑल द अनवांटेड प्लेसेस. How important is this shloka? Not only for spiritual seekers, you and I also. Please remember, this is what our shastras are guiding. And if we are not even ready to listen and understand them, when will we practice them? And when will we master ourselves, master our of life, and reach to the noble goals chosen by us? Gurus and Shastras are so kindly guiding us, and nobody's guidance will help us unless we take the guidance. Having taken it, it is my life, I have to improve it. For that, I have to change myself to this way from this way. Therefore, I am doing it. In this way, if I don't take commitment in my own life and practice what I have learned, I will never change from a miserable failure person to a successful, happy person. So keep this shloka in mind, most important one. All our indriya karmas, 5 jnanendriya, 5 karmendriyas, and prana karma of any of the activities or eating and non-eating and sleeping, non-sleeping, they should be Atma Samyama Yoga ke liye hona chahiye. By these things, mind should not become villain, mind should not get distracted, mind should not become weaker, mind should not become impure or polluted. On the other hand, the man should be in our control. It should be calm and quiet. It should be pure. It should be full of energy and strength. It should be subtle. With that mind as a punji only, investment, we can plan to reach to the goal which is conceived by the intellect. Jnana Deepite. So, Jnana Deepite Atma Samyama Yoga Agnau Apare Sarvani Indriya Karmani Prana Karmani Cha Juhvati. सर्वाणि इंद्रिय कर्माणि प्राण कर्माणि च अपरे आत्म संयम योगाग्नो जुह्वति. Jnanadipite Atma Samyama Yoga. No, that Atma Samyama Yoga means the desire of controlling the mind, will of controlling mind. That itself is Agni. Why? Because I have to reach the goal. A distracted mind will not allow me to work towards the goal with well planning. And I have senses, I have Prana Shakti. Now, these Prana Shakti, if it is misused, senses is misguided, then they disturb the mind, they will never allow me to reach to the goal. And without using them, I cannot be. Therefore, you cannot be without using them. Then, if you misuse them, you can't quieten the mind. With a disturbed mind, you can't reach the goal. Therefore, be clear in these understandings. So, I want to become IAS officer. That is my goal. For that, I have to study for 16 hours. That is the means. Now, mind is disturbed. Therefore, you are not even taking the book in front. Even if you are taking the book, the mind is not at all able to focus on the subject. Even if you are focusing, you are not able to deeply understand. Sometimes you may understand, but it is not remembered. Unless you focus, study, understand, and remember, that you cannot produce it in the exam, and then only you will be succeed. Is it not? Now, what is that because of which the mind is not having these capacities of focusing, learning, etc.? Because mind is leaked through sense organs. Eyes went to see the TV, and all that kachara of the TV, a variety of nonsense has entered the mind. The mind is no more samyama. It is disturbed. So you watch cricket match, then all those bowling, batting, umpiring, third umpire, only that you remember. Then how can you focus? Or you watched a movie, a horror movie, an action movie, a fiction movie, anything. No, those thoughts only come in the mind. You are careless, rather ignorance, rather bewkuf, that you don't know the means of success. Now, if you know the means of success, I want to become IAS officer, 16 hours I have to study. For that, the mind is full of energy and all that. And for that, the mind should not be leaked through or disturbed because of the Indriya karma and Prana karma. Therefore, Prana karma, only that energetic food you will eat, by which body is healthy and energetic also. Indriya karma, with all the faculties, he will do only that things by which the mind is inspired, mind is controlled. He will not allow his mind to be spoiled because of the Indriya karma. And the fellow is exposing his senses to all nonsense. And with the senses, the mind also disturbed. Indriyanami charatam yanmanonu vidhiyate tadasya harati pragnam vairnavimambasi. Already we saw this in second chapter. Such a person, how can he reach the goal? All of us are good in conceiving goal, but we are immature in the clarity of our all preparations and performances to be done to reach to the goal. And when you indulge in these all objects, energy is gone, time is gone, then all those thoughts come in the mind, then you are not able to focus. And to that, the stupidity of your sentiments and emotions also, if you had, add to that, gone. You say कि भगवान मुझे मूड नहीं है आज किताब पढ़ने को, मैं नहीं पढ़ पा रहा हूँ, मैं सुन नहीं पा रहा हूँ, समझ नहीं पा रहा हूँ. What is all the meaning of it? You have not done आत्म संयम योगा अग्नि में इंद्रिय प्राण कर्म का आहुति. You have misused your indriya abilities, prana abilities, with which your mind got disturbed. And it is your mind, it is your senses. World is same for all. Some are there indulging in the world through senses, disturbing their mind or becoming ineffective in reaching the goal. In the same world, there are many other people. Everything is there in the world, but they have the art of not allowing their senses to get lost and get the mind also lost. They do the goal of Atma Samyam Yoga by offering the sense organs, etc. In doing only those things by which the man is controlled only, not disturbed. Atma Samyama Yoga is Agni. In that Indriya Karma, Prana Karma, Ahuti he is offering. That means what? He is living at the senses and eating level such a way, mind is always calm, quite peaceful. And why all this to be done? Jnana Deepite. का दिमाग काम क्या उसका कि सी द वर्ल्ड इज सफरिंग विद पेशेंट डिसीजेस पेशेंट सो लेट मी बिकम डॉक्टर or the country needs a lot of engineers, so let me become engineer, or my ability is this particular thing, so in that I can excel and serve the nation. This is called as ज्ञान दीप. दिमाग ने काम करना शुरू की और उसने अच्छे अच्छे लक्ष्य को बनाया. Now you see the integration of all this, and this is told to you. Understanding it, getting convinced about it, practicing it, and mastering it, and getting blessed by it is your job. I can't do anything more than telling you. In the same way, in my life also, I only know all this theoretically. Practically, if I don't do, I will also not achieve my goal. Jnana Deepite, with the Jnana, I have the goal of Paramatma. But my mind is not at all controlled because my own senses and pranas are virulently, negatively, extrovertedly working. Then I will never be reaching my goal. So I also have to live life in such a way. Sarvani Indriya Karmani, Sarvani Prana Karmani should be lived in such a way, keeping the aim of Atma Samyama Yoga. Atma Samyama Yoga is mind in controlled mastery. The control of the mind is called Agni. For the sake of that control of the mind called Agni, Ahutis means live life of sense organs and prana that way. And with that, you reach the goal, which is Jnana Dipite. With your intellect, you have conceived. Same thing I told. 16 hours you have to study. These are the subjects that are there, and some are tough subjects, so I need to spend more hours for that. All this is planning and execution. Conceiving the goal, planning, execution, all the three are possible when the mind is controlled. Mind is controlled when the Indriya Karma and Prana Karma are conducive for the control of mind, not the opposite, not contrary. Now, this you have to do. And people do that. Bhagavan says there are many people, different goal they conceived, they achieved also. Apare sarvani indriya karmani prana karmani cha apare some others atma samyam yogagno jovati jnana deepite. They are offering into the fire of controlling the mind, all their activities of senses and the pranas. And they conceived the goal and they have reached also the goal. So let us also be like that. Very important and very practical shloka, and in these the thoughts are told keeping the yajna bhavana in mind. मतलब यज्ञ के रूप में सब बता रहे. This is also yajna, reaching a goal by controlling the mind through controlling the faculties, and reaching the goal through proper means planned and working there without the mind non-cooperating, without the senses disturbing. That maturity is called as yajna here. Let us do. Wonderful. I love this shloka. In this whole sequence, this seems to be the best shloka for us. Sarvani indriya karmani, sarvani prana karmani cha apare others atma samyama yogagnau जुह्वति ज्ञान दीपिते. ज्ञान दीपित आत्म संयम योग अग्नि में वो लोग अपने इंद्रिय कर्म प्राण कर्म को डालते हैं. वेरी sublime way of telling. This is the way Lord Krishna taught Arjuna. Arjuna got it. And the literal meaning for us is what? Don't disturb mind by getting lost through sense organs in the world. Control your mind, quieten your mind by doing only those things with sense organs which help in the control, not disturb. With the controlled mind, let intellect work to conceive the goal, plan the means, gather the resources, execute the planning with using the resources till the goal is reached. हर दिन हम ये बात कर रहे हैं. अब होमवर्क आपका है, कर लो घर में. In this way, beautiful shloka today. Let us chant Sarvani Indriya Karmani Prana Karmani Chapare Atma Samyama Yogagno Juhvati Jnana Deepite. This is the beautiful. Today's our shloka was Shuklam Bharadaram Vishnum Shashivarnam Chaturbhujam Prasannavadanam Dhyayet Sarvavighnopashantaye. And the common sense thought today was be sincere of everything in life. Life sincerely taken, profession sincerely taken, managing the money, health, everything sincerely taken, taking care of the family sincerely taken, everything, but nothing is taken emotionally seriously. That we get all psychosomatic diseases and we get excited and anxious, we lose the balance of mind and track of life. No, be sincere, need not be emotionally serious. Even when you incur some losses also, sincerely investigate why it happened, what repair can be done. Sincerely. Don't become emotional. क्यों हुआ मेरे को ही क्यों हुआ कैसे हुआ यू कांट वो हुआ है अब सॉल्यूशन ढूंढो वहाँ you know infiltration from Pakistan, from Bangladesh, from Nepal, from Sri Lanka. No, you can't become emotionally serious there. Take the issue seriously, but emotionally रोने से नहीं होता. Sincerely कैसे हो रहा है, क्यों हो रहा है, कौन परमिट कर रहे हैं, पकड़ो, प्लान करो, अंदर डालो सबको. In the same way, life may be sincere, not be emotionally worried. Indians are more emotional than sincere, therefore they suffer more. Let us do more of sincerely the work. You love sincerely. Other fellow reciprocates, very good. If not, you drop. What can you do? You become serious, emotional, commit suicide. आप क्या बेवकूफ है वो? The other fellow left you and marrying somebody else. उतना दिमाग तेरे को क्यों नहीं? नहीं मैं दिल से प्रेम किया. अरे प्रेम किया लेकिन बात नहीं बन रहा ना. फिर अब अब दिमाग को यूज करो. That is why don't marry whom you love. Love whom you marry. Better don't love anyone. Love your goal. Love whom you marry. Love the goal. Love the life. Live the career. Love your own successes in life, not the nonsense, and get emotional in that. When you become parents, your children, as notorious as you are, so becoming sentimental, emotional, मेरे बच्चे ऐसे क्यों है? अबे एक क्वेश्चन नहीं है, जवाब है. तेरे बच्चे इसलिए है, ऐसे ही रहेंगे वो, because you are their father. You find the solution now by being sincere. What training to be given, what talks to be talked to him, how he has to be counseled, whom to take him to. Sincerely कोशिश करो, serious करके दिमाग खपाओ मत. That's the idea. Thank you. Let's meet tomorrow with another shloka which talks about 4 5 yajnas in one shloka only. Let us see it. Thank you. All the best. ओम शांति शांति शांति. हरि ओम. श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः. श्री कृष्णचंद्र भगवान की जय. गीता माई की जय. सद्गुरुदेव भगवान की जय. व्यास भगवान की जय. महाभारत शास्त्र की जय. कृष्ण भगवान की जय.